Archery elk. It's my favorite hunt, hands down. 2 years ago, I hunted this part of Montana and had a great experience. I was fortunate to kill what at the time was my best bull. I drew the tag again and was excited when my daughter Samantha asked if she could tag along, experience the hunt, and help me call for 4 or 5 days. Whether we would be successful in killing a bull or not, I knew we would have a great time hunting elk together and she would learn a lot from the experience.
Unsolicited bugle. Try to locate her bugle. Let's get to the top of this ridge. I might be able to see. Sat here. I let loose with a couple of bugles and all of a sudden looked up and there was a nice bull standing there kind of looking our way. Never walked away spooked, but I think he was looking and didn't see anything. He's 400 to 500 yards away. Finally seen a couple of elk. I was sort of joking the hunt's over before it began, but it's proving to be that way. This radar has changed and it's moved in fast, and we're heading into where this is coming from. So rather than, it ain't gonna blow over. So we're heading into the teeth of it, so let's put our rain gear on and head back. That was at least a fun little drive on the ATV. Made it out just in time last night. Got soaked, but we made it back, and it rained all morning. And we're back where we started last night. Probably aren't going to cover too much ground tonight, more sit and listen, make some calls, see if we can get something to respond. Just sounded off again. The other two bulls. Same two. 3 or 4 bulls down here, bugling and raking a tree probably 100 yards away. We never saw it, but the problem was, and there was a bull over here bugling and a bull over here. This one was coming in. That's why we ran up there and told you to drop back. Everything shut up, and I'm not sure what happened, but when we were up there, we walked to the fence line and 2 spikes came out. Oh, might as well head back and call on the way back, and I think we'll take a drive up through backside the ranch to look at more and re-familiarize ourselves with it. And then if I was to do it, but I debated. I really debated. That was really cool. Like drooling a little bit. Yeah, he's in there sniffing. So flippin' fast. He ran in.
I know. You really run. And I was like, okay. So I tried to make it sound like an elk. I went to roll and I saw him and I was like, so he's coming for me.
I wasn't gonna shoot him, but I didn't know that at the time. I just saw antler tips running in.
Jeez.
And I'm like, go. This isn't some la 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 la. Oh man, nice job. That was the second one that was down here, kind of spooked. And your dropping back was huge, because then I saw his antler tips over there, and then just watched him come up. I'm surprised he didn't kind of come to try to circle downwind, but that worked. I wouldn't have, if it was a big bull, I don't think I'd have gotten the shot, but I called him right to you. Yeah. There's about 4 weeks left in the season, so I'll be coming back if nothing happens tonight or tomorrow. got tomorrow's on. It's not a great wind tonight, but I think we can make it work. It worked for us last night. We'll see if we can't at least get a bull coming up and maybe get Samantha charged again. Last-ditch effort to bugle and he responded, but then he took out after his cows. Man, he is a gorgeous bull. Gorgeous bull.
Samantha and I hunted hard for 5 days. We had some really close encounters, unfortunately not with any mature bulls. The father-daughter time we had together was great, and spending it in the elk woods together made it even more special. Even though we didn't kill a bull, we had some laughs and made some memories. I look forward to coming back in a couple of weeks to continue the hunt.
Everything worked, except the shot was a little low. Guessed the yardage at 35, and I'm thinking it's closer to 40. It just hit low, and I was hoping I caught the heart, but been sitting here for a little bit, watched him for a long time, and he just walked off. It's not a hard shot, and if it's lower than heart, he's not feeling good, but it's just in the brisket. So that's one that I think we're gonna have to give quite a while. It's extremely early. I mean, the sun just came up about 40 minutes ago. Dang it. I'm heading back in to hopefully blood trail my bull and find him. It's been 5 to 6 hours from when I shot him. Well, I didn't have to go far, probably 40 yards, and get my arrow. I didn't find any blood from the arrow, but I knew about where he was standing. Tough animals though, and obviously a flesh wound is going to bleed pretty good. It's the end of my elk hunting season for 2019. What an awesome season it's been though. Chris and I went to Wyoming. We only gave it 4 days, but he had a really good opportunity. I passed on a spike. We went on to New Mexico and killed 2 phenomenal bulls. Mine was a bull of a lifetime. Chris's was his second best ever. And to go down there and do it on public land and do it on a limited draw tag was pretty phenomenal. And come back to now my home state of Montana. It's great to come back, chase these amazing animals, even though the Montana hunt was pretty quiet, bugle-wise, rut-wise. Just get to spend that much time in the outdoors. Did about 5 days with my daughter. Doesn't get any better than that, and then the last 3 or 4 solo. Sure makes it a lot tougher of a hunt, I'll tell you that. But I enjoy it all. It's a ton of fun, and this morning everything worked great except the shot. Again, I don't know what I would have done differently. Number one, I guess I'd have been a little more prepared when the elk first stepped out. But between trying to get the camera ready, range some stuff around me, get my bow ready, not knowing if he was coming out, I just didn't have my bow in hand and tried to get the camera on him instead of my bow, and I missed just off on the distance. But sorry for the ramble. Calling this a day, calling this a hunt, calling it elk season 2019.